What's up? It's Dynasty back at it again with another Mortal Kombat 12 potentially video. I don't know, but I brought a special guest for today. I got my good friend, my buddy, my pal, Tooten.
What's up, dudes? My name's Tooten. It's been a while since I've been on a Mortal Kombat video, but we're here talking about this pretty big possible news today.
Possible. That is the key word. Possible. Yeah, so I figured with this being such like a polarizing topic, two opinions, two takes are probably better than one. So I figured let's get Tooten back into the Mortal Kombat space. Get Tooten talking about leaks again because, you know, that's what he does. He talks about leaks like ya boy. So long story short, in case you just woke up, have no idea what's going on, you clicked on this video and you want to know what I'm talking about, Jandy from NetherRealm Studios, who is a production manager. He's worked there at NRS for a minute now. It's been a minute. And this morning, he either had an oopsie or is trying to bait us into thinking that Mortal Kombat 12 is right around the corner. Now, I say that because hot off the wire, breaking news, this tweet went live and shortly got deleted within like 5 minutes. And it was Jandy showing off his desk art. And if you look above the arts, you have not one but two monitors that tell a story in their own right. So, Tooten, how do we unpack this? What do we do?
Ooh, there's a lot to unpack here. God. The fact that there is like this is a legitimate email, right? Like there's no two ways about it. This feels like not like a legitimate email as in the email that was sent to him, but this is his email.
Yeah, so I guess Jandy forgot to turn on his screensaver when taking this amazing photo of these classic Mortal Kombat 2 cabinet, you know, photos, Injustice 2, art for Wonder Woman, Brainiac. He said, I'm going to leave my PC on and just quote unquote accidentally leak a folder on the bottom that reads Mortal Kombat 12 Master. It's MK12 Master. I think next to that it says like KI something or KL something for like Combat
KI
League
planning.
Or Killer Instinct, KI planning. Then there is a dinosaur folder and there is a reptile folder. And above these folders, it appears that there is an email attached and the recipients are Ed Boon, Mark Boon, Turtle. Does that say Turtle? I can't really see, honestly.
Mark Tuttle, I think.
Mark Tuttle. That's a turtle. Turtle for DLC KP3. But then to the right of that, you have this email that's completely broken up because you just can't see the full monitor based on the angle that he took the photo. And it reads, we're doing this live, boys. Confidential. Do not share any part of this video, or fans eagerly scrape the internet for any trace. Take extra care with this material. Thank you, Christine. And what is this? What? Is this from the Mortal Kombat 12 folder that Jandy opened up the master file for MK12? This email popped up and oopsie? Maybe. That's what we're debating today because I think that this is probably bait because it's such an obvious leak. I don't know. I don't think it's real. I don't know.
Yeah, the main thing we gotta knock out of the way, like immediately, is the fact that we were talking about it. There is no way he didn't notice this email was open.
Yeah, there's no way. Who's taking a photo of all this stuff and just casually leaving an email with a Mortal Kombat 12 potentially like master folder just wide open and just like, oh yeah, just don't worry about it. It's not going to be in the frame.
Whatever.
Like that's a very big oversight to happen, especially if you've been working in the industry for a long time. You don't just casually open up emails with Ed Boon and, folders dubbed MK12 and throw that on Twitter. And again, to that, you could say, well, he deleted it instantly, which again, I agree. It was only up for like 5 minutes and he deleted the tweet. But this is Jandy NRS that we're talking about. And I think going back to the days of I think it was the Game Awards. During the Game Awards hype, when we were sitting there waiting for a new potential MK12 Injustice 3 reveal, Jandy is the same developer who changed the Twitter bio to hashtag, I think, Mortal Kombat 12 during the event, then after changed it to hashtag new game. So Jandy is not like the most innocent, non-devious employee ever. Like, this guy has trolled in the past, and I think this is a giant troll, and some people were taking this as factual information. So again, I don't think it's real. Tooten doesn't think it's real. We're kind of both on the fence, and that's where we're at today. There is an email on Jandy's PC, and we don't know if it's real.
Yeah, I just think if this was real, I mean, it's too obvious, right? I mean, there's too many things that go into it. Like you said, he's in a professional position. He's trolled before. It literally looks like, if you look at the picture, it literally looks like he laid this MK2 arcade picture out just in the right spot to where you can see. Yeah, to where you can see "Thank you, Christine" right there, right? Like,
who is
this
Christine?
Has to be. Yeah, who's Christine? Someone find out who Christine is. No, this has got to be, like, the more I think about it, the best bait of the century.
I think it's also bait because it's, excuse me, definitely not needing to medicate while making this video. I think it's bait because it's also an email leak, quote unquote email leak, and going back to the days of Mortal Kombat 11. Before the game got officially released, me and you were talking about this, they had not 1, 2, 3, but like 4 or 5 emails that were leaked with all the recipients, just like this too. So I honestly think it's Jandy just taking shots at people who jump the gun and think that anything's a tease. And I figured that he probably said, hey, today's kind of a slow day at the office, at home. Let's just take a photo and pretend that I just leaked MK12, which could mean that it's not MK12, but Injustice 3. Could be Injustice 3. Yeah.
And I mean, there's the flip side of it too. Like, he's got the picture of Brainiac, so he could be playing us like from the 5th dimension right now. In the fact of, yeah, it's bait. Like, he's obviously baiting, but is this a intentional tease to let us know that something isn't that far away? Because we are in the new year. We're 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, however many years without a new Mortal Kombat or NRS game. So this could be an intentional, like, hey, I'm messing with you guys, but maybe we aren't that far away from hearing something. I mean,
that's gotta be it, man.
He's got Brainiac right there, man. Maybe he's playing the fifth dimension, like, highest level intellect on us right now.
And again, the funniest thing about this is we don't know, and we're not gonna know until who knows. that's right. Like, we're debating bait. That's what we're doing. We are debating the bait, and this is, I think, bait. The funny thing is, it could not even be either or. It could be a completely new IP, and this is Jandy's way of saying, like, aha, you thought it was MK12, you thought it was Injustice 3. It's actually whatever, Puzzle Fighter 47. Like, it could be anything. Yeah. You know what I mean? So yeah, I think this is bait. I think it is interesting, though, how it's so blatantly obvious. The funny thing about this, too, was I think I mentioned to you that Danish saw this tweet, who used to work at NetherRealm Studios, and he replied back to it like business as usual. He was like, man, those are the good old days or something like that. So he didn't think this was a tease. He didn't even catch it. So was he being genuine and he accidentally made an oopsie and was like, oh shit, I didn't just put my screensaver on? I didn't exit my who sets up the photo like that? Like, look at the Brainiac photo. It is literally in front of the damn monitor. Like,
I mean, the MK2 arcade is literally on the monitor, like on where the email is.
Yes. Like what? Like, why would he post this? Why would he post this? It's such a blatant troll, and I think it's bait. And if you don't think it's bait, you need to tell me why you don't think it's bait. I understand why, but for the reasons that, we presented, I think it's simply just him making fun of the fact that we're all desperate for information, and he knew that we would talk about this. So here we are, talking about nothing.
It's a good way to get the community talking. I mean, MK has been slow lately, everything around it, so that 5th brain, The
funny thing is, though, again, it's like we're not going to know for months to come. So
yeah,
and it also looks like he's opening up Outlook or something. Like, he went really in depth to make this seem like he was hiding something to some level. But again, the fact the actual photos are placed directly in front of the monitor, I don't know who's taking multiple photos for Twitter and then just accidentally being like, oh shit, I did that. Like, that's a pretty big oopsie. And Jandy, I have more faith in you as a human than you making this oopsie. So that's what I think of this. What do you guys in the comments section think? I know me and Tooten had talked about this probably for about an hour before we sat down and tried creating this little commentary discussion, but I don't know. I think it's bait. I honestly think it's bait.
That's about where I'm at too. I'm thinking it's bait. It's like I'm proud of him.
Yeah, I am proud of him. It's working. Because again, we're sitting here talking about nothing.
Yeah.
Mission accomplished.
The links that he went through for this. I mean, maybe he has a friend named Christine who sent him the email, but if he didn't, he came up with that email, sent it to himself, came up with those files and put it down there. Like he went hard for this bait.
What I'm saying, people are saying as well, is that they're thinking that he like opened up the folder, and when he opened up like the folder for like MK12 Masked, which could be like the master file for like a trailer or something, and the email's talking about like a announcement trailer. Yeah, it's like a PDF file or like a note that came with the, you know, file download, the folder download for the master trailer, you know what I mean? Because they're working at home, so he could have simply got sent this file, opened it up, and been like, whoa, look at the trailer. Like, that's what they're trying to portray, I think. And honestly, it's perfectly pieced together. Like, he has Outlook open, he has his calendar open, he's working from home, it seems. Yeah, man. It's the perfect bait, but I'm not falling for it despite what other YouTubers will tell you. So
yeah, I'm not taking it either this time.
I'm not taking it. I'm not taking the bait, Jandy. I know you're fucking with me. I know it. But
it's a good try. It's a real good try.
It was a good try, and you gave us something to talk about today. Me and Tooten got to catch up for about an hour, so it was nice to sit down and talk to Tooten. But what do you guys think? Do you guys think that Jandy made an oopsie, or do you think that he has a brain? Let us know in the comment section down below. But I think it's bait. It's in the same vein as the old leaks. If it had any, I think it's so funny too how they even added like the Reptile like file or the folder there, because there's been some discussion about, you know, Reptile being absent lately with him not being an MK11. A lot of diehard Reptile fans are seeing Ed Boon tweet about Reptile every other month, and it was always like, oh, Reptile for KP3. Obviously, there's no KP3. You know, that also kind of like little nudge to the Reptile fans, like, hee, you know, is he in Mortal Kombat 12? Hee. Like, I can kind of see that being a thing too. So I wouldn't get my hopes up at this point in time. They're working on something, but we really just don't know what they're working on. And Tooten made a really good point earlier. He was saying that he was thinking that the timeline does make sense because, again, E3 should be right around the corner, but I think it was just a couple days ago, rumors are circulating that not only is it going to be canceled in person, but also online. So we don't even know when to expect concrete news at this point.
Yeah.
We're playing this all by ear. So these teases from Jandy are probably the only discussion and hype that we're going to have for a while. So
they gave us plenty to talk about that. I mean, I know we keep trying to I keep finding new things, like the KI planning thing, like that even plays into it. Like the Reptile, everybody was talking about Reptile, everybody was talking about KI versus
That's
Mortal
what I'm saying.
Kombat.
Like, is it Combat League or KI? Because it could be either or. I honestly, I'm looking at this like in a small little pixelated photo zoomed in, so I can't even read like the text. Guys, if you're watching this video, I'm so sorry if you can't read the text either. I can't. Photos have been shared all throughout social media though, so I'm sure you can find like a high res of this. Yeah. If I can't get it to you on this video, but yeah, the KI thing ties into the fact that there is like rumors of Xbox potentially being interested in buying other studios like NetherRealm, and there being the KI versus Mortal Kombat, because there's reports of Marvel versus Mortal Kombat, or Marvel versus DC, excuse me, or whatever the hell they're working on, the superhero fighting game. So again, that goes into the, you know, it never ends. This is a rabbit hole that can literally just go forever. So yeah, good job, Jandy. I really like this attempt. You got me talking for 15 minutes, so good stuff. But Tooten, anything else you want to add before we sign off in this discussion dual commentary that I've not had any practice doing? This is definitely not our fifth take at all, but
no. I call your mom. She misses you.
Call your mother. She misses you. Yeah,
tip your delivery driver, bro.
Not only that, but I was thinking, Tooten, you know, like I mentioned it earlier too. It's so funny how we have these discussions, and I feel like we should have been recording our off microphone discussions, because we really broke this stuff down initially when we were first seeing this. It was so funny because we were like, is this real? Is it fake? And then we were like, it's probably fake. Conveniently, the day after, the new Mortal Kombat movie gets announced too, right? Like,
right.
Everyone's talking about this new Mortal Kombat movie. Then the next day, MK12 gets leaked.
It's very, very fishy.
Yeah. Almost like the studio doesn't want the attention of the movie to overshadow maybe what they're working on. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Or, I mean, really, my thought is, like, maybe they're just trying to build the maximum amount of hype for when they do drop something fairly soon. Like, people have their eyes on Mortal Kombat instead of just dropping something when no one has their eyes on it, right?
And then going back to the email, like, what we're doing is literally what the email says we're doing. So
yeah,
it's just them poking fun at us probably not being self-aware enough to not make a video on this, but here we are. So
they don't realize that this is our job.
Oh, Mortal Kombat 12, where are you? We miss you. We need you.
Yeah. Please.
But yeah, there you go. Me and Tooten sitting down, Tooten and Dynasty, Tooten with Dynasty. This is our first attempt at a podcast, probably the last. If this video gets posted, I hope you guys enjoy it, because we have no structure. We literally just press record, and that's what we do here. So nice.
It's been a long time coming, though. We've talked about this for literally a year.
Yeah, this is raw audio. So, you know, definitely not our fifth attempt.
Nope.
Not at all. I did not screw up the intro 7 times.
This was first try.
There you go. Jandy NRS, who has been known for trolling, taking after his father, Ed Boon. Back at it again, trolling some more, getting our hopes up. And what is behind the Mortal Kombat poster? It's like a percentage. It says like 2% something. Do you see that?
I'm looking for it. Where? Which side?
Underneath where it says like Injustice 2, where Brainiac's at, and on top of the Mortal Kombat poster dead center, there's like a notepad like behind it, and it's like over the Wonder Woman poster. It's like 2%. I wonder if that just says like 2% of people who view this will have a brain and not think it's real. I wonder if that was another Easter egg that he had alongside the dust on his monitor. So
that's a good question. That is a
See, we got confirmation here. Jandy does not clean his computer setup. That was a confirmation. Yeah. Jandy, you got to get yourself a Clorox wipe and clean that monitor. You have to.
Clean your alarm clock, bro.
Yo, is that an alarm clock?
I think that's a clock.
It's not even plugged in. Jandy's like, you see, Jandy is the type of guy to leave the the alarm clock not plugged in, but keep his email on his monitor. Yeah, come on, Jandy, come on.
Get with it, bro.
Get with it, bro. Yeah, we're just here, we're spiraling now. But
yeah,
I think we covered everything. I think this is a nice sit down discussion. Our thoughts post 30 minutes of discussion, an hour discussion. I think that, it's bait. I don't think it's real. If you see this and you think it's real, why do you think it's real? Let us know in the comment section down below. If you like me and Tooten doing these one take dual commentaries where we kind of just talk and not be so serious, please let us know, because I had fun with this, and I think it might be the new method for fake leaks. I think this is it. I think every time there's a fake leak on 4chan now, we just gotta get together and just laugh about it.
4 o'clock in the morning, you know, when it goes down, we gotta be there.
Well, I mean, there's a new one every day, so I hope you're ready for tomorrow.
Is.
So,
oh God,
watch out, guys! I'm taking over the whole market, but
taking it over.
Every day there's a leak, but yeah, there you go. Brainiac confirmed for Mortal Kombat 12, officially by developer Jandy. And what do you guys think of this? Tooten, you're the best. I love you. You are like a brother to me.
I love you, my brother. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, hopefully you had some fun. I don't know if this is going to get posted, but if it does, hopefully the viewers like this, because this is probably the most experimental thing I've done in a minute. So
yeah.
Get your hands off of my waist. See you guys in the next video. Love y'all. Check out Tooten. Links down below. His channel's great. He plays Dead by Daylight. The game's not dead. Peace.